My name is Christy Rosengren.
Louisa Matheny.
Nathan Tonjes from Ashton, Idaho.
Hi, my name is Jesse Patterson.
Hello, this is Laura Carpenter.
Hi, welcome to our presentation. The economy of a country can tell us many things about how it functions. It can tell us how prosperous it is, the unemployment rate, and the overall status of a country. Generally speaking, the higher the economy is, the richer that country is. Economy is determined by the goods and/or services produced by a country. Every country is striving for economy growth. Throughout history, the countries with the highest economy growth are usually those with stable politics. Although Pakistan's economy is growing, it is growing much slower than the surrounding countries. In fact, there are neighboring countries who were once behind Pakistan who have now surpassed them in economic growth. A large part of the reason for Pakistan's slow growth is due to its history with India. After claiming independence, Pakistan was ruled by dictators for decades, which led to oppression of the people. The citizens also have religious beliefs that run deep and dictate many aspects of their lives. Because there are such strong and opposing beliefs, a lot of resources, time, and effort were devoted to defending religious beliefs rather than trying to build the economy.
Pakistan has been fairly successful when it comes to their GDP growth rate. However, they have struggled with reducing poverty, increasing human resource development, modernizing the industrial sector, increasing domestic savings, and fully using the rule of law. It all started with the partition of India. The economic system became very disrupted due to the development of Pakistan. Growth stayed fairly slow in the 1950s during Bhutto's years. From 1965 to the late 70s, things started to collapse for Pakistan. The economy recovered during the 1980s. The 90s have been one of the worst periods of inflation in Pakistan's history. The overall increase in price levels over 1950 to 1995 was at least 20 times worse compared to prices in industrial countries, which brought major consequences for the foreign exchange value of the rupee. Then, in the 2000s, under Aziz's government, the country's national economic growth improved at the rate of nearly 3 percentage points a year.
Pakistan has many important and valuable industries that financially feed the country. Pakistan's largest business is their cotton textiles and apparel manufacturing. This accounts for roughly 66% of the merchandise exports and 40% of the employed labor force. Another large business in Pakistan is agriculture, contributing roughly 24% to the GDP. They typically grow wheat, sugarcane, cotton, and rice. The majority of the population depends on the agriculture in this country, whether it be for their job or for the food itself. Other huge sources of income for Pakistan are oil, gas, and other mining products such as coal, copper, iron ore, gold, and mineral salt. Oil refineries also bring in millions of dollars of revenue per year off of petroleum alone.
The current ranking of Pakistan's economy within the world is the 25th largest in terms of PPP and 38th largest in terms of GDP. The country is still considered a developing country. Its main export partners are the US, UAE, and China. Currently, $1 is equal to 104.6 Pakistani rupee. Other important figures in the current economy include a 6.4% unemployment rate and 22.3% of Pakistan's population below the poverty line. Pakistan is one of the 11 countries listed by Goldman Sachs Investment Bank to have a high potential of becoming one of the strongest economies in the world in the 21st century.
There are some bright spots on the horizon for the economy of Pakistan. Most notably, China's plan to invest $4.6 billion to build an energy and transportation corridor through Pakistan to the Arabian Sea. The proposed plan will provide much-needed infrastructure as well as additional investment opportunities for Pakistan. In the meantime, the central government has been working with the International Monetary Fund loan program to help turn the country's struggling economy around. Key reforms for the future of Pakistan include expanding the electrical supply, boosting tax revenues, improving the business environment, and encouraging the private sector to invest.
Pakistan's economic path is important, not only because we, the United States, do a lot of trade with Pakistan, but because in a way the United States is going down the same path that Pakistan took decades ago. The United States can learn from Pakistan's experience as we too have a country that is clearly divided in two, just like Pakistan and India.
We can look at Pakistan's economy and how they chose to run their country and learn from the mistakes they have made as well as their successes.
If Pakistan really does have potential to become one of the world's powers, at least as far as economy goes, we should try to maintain a good relationship with them. We have supported and given them many resources. Hopefully they will return the favor when we are in need.
It's important to stay on good terms with Pakistan because the U.S. receives many imported goods from them. If something were to happen to their country or our relationship, we would need to look elsewhere to fill the gap.
Strengthening economic ties with China could lead to Pakistan relying less on money from the United States. We should be concerned about this because Pakistan currently plays a strategic role in the fight against terrorism in exchange for financial support from the United States. If the day comes when they no longer need our support, they will have the liberty to refuse our access to the region.